universities, degrees, and all that. A real university, we're going to Tuskegee University. They have updated their dress code. There's a new dress code going around. They are prohibiting bonnets, do-rags, bedroom shoes, and revealing clothing to classrooms and cafeterias. However, some people are not happy with this. They're saying that we are the Black university is supposed to be a safe space for us to express ourselves and be who we want to be. And there are some people that are unhappy with this new dress code. So can we talk about that? And are we focusing? Are we putting too much focus on clothes versus education, or does it all go hand in hand? What are our thoughts on that? We're gonna start with you, Cortisha.
Yes, being an alumni from the Fort Valley State University, love talking about Fort Valley. When you go to an HBCU, they are teaching you how to be out into society. So when you go to a classroom, your classroom is your job. Your money is your grade. So when you walk in, you're supposed to be presentable. There's nothing wrong with what you have on the weekend. If you want to wear your bedroom shoes, you're not going anywhere but to the calf and going probably to the football field. But Monday through Friday, you need to be dressed for success. Nobody said you had to wear your Easter Sunday suit or your Sunday best. They just wanted you to be presentable as you walk into the classroom courses, because it also is a distraction to some people, not just the professor, but to other people. Because when you have rollers in your hair or something of that nature, someone's going to look and be distracted by that. But also, the HBCU campus is not a closed campus. Anyone can walk on. There have been a plethora of celebrities that have walked on campus. Somebody can start a conversation with you. Your first impression is the person's last impression. And also, what I learned this summer from a friend, when you look at a poster on a wall, what do you notice first, the words or the color? You notice the color first, then you notice the words. So when somebody approach you, they notice what your attire is before they notice your knowledge. So when they talk with you and speak with you, let's say this is someone from a company that you want to you're doing an internship with. You don't know that person is going to be your boss. And when they walk in, they see you and say, "Oh, I remember you. You're the one with the bonnet." That's the first impression that they had of you when they walked on that campus. So your attire does matter. So when you walk on, they are not policing your blackness. They are trying to get you prepared for society.
Mm,
Mic
very
drop.
valid points there. I like that, Demetrio.
I don't think I could follow up on that.
I,
Let me try to look at both sides here. This
okay.
type of
Okay.
person I am. As a young student, bonnets, do-rags, pajamas. You want to be comfortable in a stressful situation that you're going to every day. Some of them may not have the funds being in college, not able to buy certain clothing to look a certain way. Cool. I got it. I understand it. But as she alluded to, your presentation. This is your foundation. And if you can't start here with looking professional into what you're going into, how do you think the world is going to look at you? It's not a race thing, it's not a color thing. It's a professional and educational way to present yourself to the world. When you leave here, you'll have those necessary tools to be who you really need to be, who you really are. And that's who, if you decide to actually be a doctor, I don't want to go to a doctor that got on a do rag. I don't want to go to a psychiatrist that's wearing a bonnet. I'm sorry, I don't, because I think we both got problems at that point. So it's all about presentation and setting you up for success, even down to how you look. As she alluded to again, first impression is everything.
All right, Javonda.
So, I have four sons. They range from age 33 all the way to 18.
Stop. 33.
Yeah, my oldest is 33.
Child.
Yes.
Come on, Black don't crack.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and so I've always told them they were never allowed to wear shirts with just anything written on them or certain designs. And I'm going somewhere. Stick with me. I'm going to bless you.
Okay.
And so I've always been very particular about that. In addition to that, women alone, we're already heavily scrutinized just for being a minority. Every woman is a minority, whether she's black, white, Asian. This the female anatomy, right? We're a minority, and people are going to always look at us. The bonnet is a no-no. I certainly agree with them. I do think the level of comfort, I get it, but there is a time and place for everything.
Exactly.
And people, and this is another thing I always tell my sons, people will only take you as serious as you take yourself.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Or people will only see you as significant or insignificant as you see yourself. They're going to take you as a joke otherwise. And we can't always base it on what someone has on either. Remember that. Just like you can always base it off of one person's car that they drive because you don't know what their bank account look like.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know, if we're talking about presentation, where we go, it matters. You know, if the event says it's a formal, semi-formal event, you need to come dressed appropriately, you know, and when in Rome, you do as the Romans. So if anywhere you go, there's going to be a dress code, believe it or not, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You can't just wear anything, you know. It's always an issue with the church too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't wear this. You're right. You shouldn't be wearing that to church, you know, unless it's a situation where that's the only thing that they have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got to catch the fish before you clean it type thing.
Mm.
So, but when it comes to that, it's the first impression, you know, it does matter. All of those things, they coincide because people are going to look back, you know, again, they start fact checking. Because if you're doing it now, you know, you take out the time to get dressed to go to the club.
There you go.
And
I've
what
been
you
blessed
have
by
on is
that.
a representation
It
of that
matters.
company. And it's, you are a walking billboard for them.
Right.
So if you walk out there wearing, and they see you wearing a bonnet, it's like, that's not,
Mm-mm.
especially if you're trying to work for Johnson & Johnson.
Like, we don't even allow our parents, you know, to come into our schools with them on. Absolutely not. It's distasteful. And what are we teaching our kids?
Right.
You wear your bonnet. I was taught you don't go to the mailbox looking any kind of way.
There you go.
Listen, I'm with Demetri. I can't even follow up, but no, I agree. I think unfortunately we're in this mentality where nowadays I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do.
Right.
And if you can accept what I want to do, then that's your problem, not mine. And that's the mentality that we're in this world. And I think it gets to a point where, again, they're preparing you for life. They're preparing
Exactly.
you. You can't depend on your job. Your job has definitely has a dress code. So it's either you're gonna work for this job or you're gonna just be an entrepreneur for yourself. And even if you are an entrepreneur, you still have to present yourself
right
in a certain way for people to want to deal with you.
You have to build up a routine because once you get into a habit of doing something, you're going to forever keep doing it. It's the same thing about when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to say your prayers before you touch your phone. So if you get in a habit of always getting up to say your prayers, you'll always continue to do it.
My feet hurt because you are stepping all over them right now with the prayers.
Prayers before the so that's what you're doing.
You're on my feet. Nah, I'm working. The Lord is working on me.
And we bless him. But you know about prayer.
Yeah.